Hi, I'm Greg Briggs, owner and president of Terra Realty Management Group, a San Antonio, Texas property management company. I've been asked how to do an inspection like a professional property manager would. There are different inspections a manager does. For this blog, we'll concentrate on the one you do when a tenant vacates a property. To start, before leaving the office, there's several things you want to do. You need to familiarize yourself with the terms of the lease to make sure you know who is responsible for what at that property. Next, you should review your maintenance history to see what kind of work you did to that property prior to the tenant moving in. And then you want to go ahead and review the move-in condition report that the tenant has completed after they moved into the property. Before you leave the office, you need to grab a flashlight and a digital camera with a time and date stamp on it. I like to start my inspection by parking on the curb of the property so that when you exit the vehicle, you're looking at the dwelling from a distance. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and look to see if there are any oil stains in the driveway. I'm going to look around the roof to check to see if there's anything like tree limbs touching the structure. And I'll also get a good long distance look to see if there's any shrubs that are overgrown. Next, I'll approach the structure, and I like to start with the garage door. If it's a metal door, I want to check to see if there are any dents in the panels. Those could be a tenant charge. Next, I'm going to walk around the structure. I'm going to be checking, once again, are the shrubs overgrown? I'm also going to look at each and every window and each and every window screen. While I'm walking around the property, there's also some things I want to look at for the owners, for preventive maintenance things, like is there any rotted wood or trim that may need to be painted? And I'm also going to look to see if there are any termite tunnels that we need to deal with. Before you're done with your inspecting the outside of the structure, make sure you have looked at each and every hose bib to verify that none of them are leaking. Next, we'll do the interior of the structure. As I walk up to the front door, I want to check that area to make sure it's clean. That's the first thing a new tenant's going to see is that exterior entry to the dwelling, and you want it to look clean. That may or may not be a tenant responsibility, but I always recommend that somebody go by there with a broom, remove any cobwebs, or hose down that area. Now, after entering the dwelling, I like to be very methodical. I like to work my way around the structure, going from left to right, room to room. When I go into each room, I'm going to check every wall and every ceiling. I'm going to check each and every drawer, each and every cupboard, and each and every closet. When I'm in the kitchens and bathrooms, I'm going to run the faucets, hot and cold water. And while I'm checking the drains to make sure they're draining adequately, I'm going to use my flashlight to go underneath those sinks and verify that we don't have any leaks. As I go through the structure, I'm checking each and every blind. I'm flipping on each and every light bulb to check to see if the bulbs are working. I'm also looking at the ceilings. Don't forget to check your ceilings. A lot of people get focused on looking at the carpet or the flooring and they forget to look up. Okay? When you're looking at those ceilings, you want to look around the air conditioner grill and verify you don't see dirt marks coming out around the air conditioner grill. If there are, there's a good chance that your tenant has not been changing their air conditioner filter on a regular basis. Next, I want to go in and check the air conditioner closet and verify that it has a clean filter in there, and just look to see if the unit is clean. Once again, if you have a lot of dirt around the AC grills, then there's a good chance that your evaporator coils need to be cleaned, and that very well could be a tenant charge. Okay. Now, once you've completed the interior of the structure, you want to also go back through and use your digital camera to document anything that may be the responsibility of the tenant, so that you've got a time and date stamp on that picture as to when you did this inspection and what the deficiency was. Now, it's very important that if you have cold or you have allergies, that you take somebody else from your office that is not a smoker and has a good sense of smell. One of the biggest issues that exist when a property doesn't rent in a timely manner is probably because of some kind of lingering odor, whether that's from a pet or from a smoker. So you want that person with a good sense of smell out there to help you identify that issue. Now, if you do have a pet issue or a smoker issue, there's a good chance that you may be charging that tenant for treating the slab for odors or replacing the carpeting. Or in the case of a smoker, you may have to kill the walls, or you may have to have the air conditioner ducts cleaned, or you may need to have an ozone machine run through that property for quite a few days, because one of the biggest reasons for a property not renting in a timely manner is because there's some kind of offensive odor. So that's the basics on how to do an inspection like a professional property manager would. If you'd like some more information or some details on this issue or what Terra Realty can do for you, you can contact us at 210-349-9966 or email us at info@terrarealtysa.com.